Apple CEO Tim Cook wakes up at 3:45 a.m. every morning. Richard Branson wakes up at 5 a.m. every morning, and Jeff Bezos wakes up at 6 a.m. every morning. But why? What do all these people have in common? They are all successful millionaires, billionaires, multi-millionaires. They're all very successful. They have all built big, large corporations. They have a lot of money. They are rich. They are wealthy. The question is, why has this habit of waking up early led to them gaining so much success? Some studies actually suggest that productivity increases by 25% in early risers compared to late owls. So if our productivity increases by 25% just by waking up early, why don't we all do it? Why don't we all just wake up early? The answer is, it's hard. It's hard to stay disciplined. It's hard to wake up when that alarm goes off and you are tired, you went to sleep late, it's cold, your bed is so nice and warm and comfortable, you don't want to leave your bed. But if it means that it can lead to our own success, that it can help us, guide us towards our pathway of success, then I think it's worth it. I think it's worth the discomfort. I think it's worth the discipline. I think it's worth losing out on a little bit of TikTok before you go to sleep. So this is why in this video, I'll be giving you the top 5 habits used by each one of these successful millionaires, multimillionaires, billionaires. All of them use these 5 habits, and I also do these 5 habits. And I've been doing these habits for over a year now, and I can tell you, they have truly changed my life. Firstly, wake up early. Obviously, the whole point of this video started with waking up early. If you are a teenager, if you are a young adult and you have work, you have college, you want to be able to complete or do these set habits before you go to work, before you go to college, you have to wake up early. Assess what time you usually wake up at and try to wake up 2 hours, maybe an hour earlier than that. And slowly try to get to the point where you are waking up at around 6 a.m., 6:30, 7 a.m. If you want to be productive and set your day up for success, then waking up early is the key. Some of the habits which can help you wake up early is don't snooze your alarm. Studies actually show that snoozing your alarm and getting that extra 5 minutes sleep actually makes you more tired throughout the day, because that 5 minutes isn't enough time for you to get to the deeper stages of your sleep anyway, and that is when true recovery and resting process takes place. You will only be in the REM stage of your sleep if you get that extra 5 minutes, and that's not really beneficial to you in any way. So after you get up, first alarm, make your bed. And this will stop you from being able to get back into your lovely, comfortable, warm bed. Not only does this set your day up so good, making your bed is actually such a good, productive, healthy habit because it shows organization skills. It makes just your space and your environment seem more organized and productive as well. And also, lastly, go to sleep early. The later you go to sleep, the harder it's going to be for you to wake up early. 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. is the most crucial time for you to sleep. Exercise. Why should you do it in the morning? Why is it better to do it in the morning? Because it just gets out of the way. Let's just be logical. It gets out of the way. You don't have to think about doing it later in the day. You say to yourself, oh, I'm going to go to the gym in the evening. The whole day you're just going to be waiting for the evening to come. The whole day you're going to have to be planning to be able to go to the gym. And let's be honest, something might come up. You might not be able to anymore. You might just not be bothered to go anymore. Whereas if you do it in the morning, you can't have the excuse of, oh, something's come up. Oh, this, that. No, because you've already got it out of the way. You had time, you allocated time for it in the morning, you were able to do your exercise in the morning. Now this could be anything from Pilates, yoga, stretching, a brisk walk outside, going to the gym. Usually the reason why I wake up at 6:30, 5:30 a.m. is so that I have time to go to the gym. Whereas if you just do something at home, this is enough. Even just doing a 10 to 20 minute workout at home will be effective, and you will get more health benefits than if you were to not do any exercise at all. Some of the proven health benefits of doing exercise in the morning: improves your mood, it increases your energy levels, increases blood circulation, which helps with cognitive functioning and more clear and focused thinking. It helps you focus and concentrate much more, and also it helps to regulate your sleeping pattern, so you'll get better sleep the night after or the night of your morning routine. My third habit is mindfulness, meditation, and positive affirmations. So all 3 of these are literally like the magic combo. They're all really, really important for you to do. But I would say prioritize this time to show gratitude, to project what your aims and goals are for the future. Meditation is so important. There's so much health benefits that come with meditation, and this grounding energy that you get when you meditate is so beneficial for your health and your long-term success. Positive affirmations are also, I say positive affirmations every single morning, and one easy way to just get this into your morning routine is establish a sentence, establish a phrase you're going to say to yourself and repeat the same thing every single morning. This way you don't have to think about it every morning. Oh, what am I going to be grateful for today? What am I going to say today? No, because you're just going to be repeating the same positive affirmation over and over. Your brain is going to start to believe it. The process of repeating something is going to make your brain more likely to believe it and then implement it into your life. For example, every morning you could be like, I am beautiful, I am brave, I am confident, I am an A-star student, I am healthy, my body is healthy. Repeating the same things to yourself, eventually, through the power of resonance and the power of awareness and attraction, you will attract those things to yourself. If you want to learn more about this, my most recommended books are Think and Grow Rich and The Law of Resonance. These are so good, allowing you to understand the power of positive thinking, positive affirmations, meditation, grounding, gratefulness. So yeah, read these books and you'll definitely be more motivated to actually go ahead and implement these into your morning routine. My fourth habit is a high protein and healthy breakfast. Why high protein? Why healthy? Obviously we want to be healthy. We want to be eating a healthy breakfast. But the reason why we want it to be high protein as well is because this will help stabilize our blood glucose sugar levels throughout the day. If we start our day with a high protein breakfast, it will help in balancing our blood sugar throughout the day, and this will lead to less cravings. You'll be more satiated, more satisfied, you'll be fuller for longer, and it just has so much benefits. So if you can just take your time to make a high protein breakfast that is also healthy and suits your dietary requirements, this will set you up so good for the day. Some of my favorite breakfast recipes that I like to make is high protein granola bowl. So I'll add protein powder to the coconut yogurt, and then I'll have some healthy granola, fruit on top, hemp seeds for even more protein, and then I'll also add almond butter for protein and healthy fats. Another one of my favorite breakfasts is my breakfast burrito, which I actually showed in my winter arc routine vlog. And there I have a protein homemade oat wrap where I basically blend oats and protein powder together. And then I have a fried egg on top of that, some avocado again for healthy fats, tomatoes, green onions, jalapenos just for extra flavor and vegetables. Or I also like to have a homemade turkey burger with scrambled eggs. There's literally so much ways that you can get high protein into your diet. Or if you're not dairy free, I am dairy free, but if you're not dairy free, Greek yogurt is so good. It's so good for you if you're not intolerant, and it's such an easy way to get high protein meals into your day or even snack. Basically, find what works for you, find what type of breakfast you like, whether you like sweet, whether you like savory. I do recommend savory because just it's easier to get more protein in with savory breakfast, and I think it's going to be better for your blood glucose levels. Yeah, just try to get that high protein breakfast in and try to make it healthy. My last habit is read 10 pages of a book. Now I do this directly after I wake up, but you can do this whenever during the morning when you leave time for it. But reading just 10 pages every single day of a good self-development book will be so beneficial for your long-term success and productivity in the future. You might think, oh, 10 pages is nothing. Well, exactly. That is what you're meant to think. Your brain is wired to be lazy. Your brain is always going to look for ways to make things easier because your brain is lazy. That is how we are wired as human beings. By telling yourself, oh, I only have to read 10 pages every day, that's like what, 10 to 20 minutes every day of reading? That's literally nothing. Awake for 12 hours during the day. Just take 20 minutes out of those 12 hours. Just to read 10 pages of a book. That one day that you read 10 pages of a book, you might be like, oh, that's just 10 pages. I learned a little bit. But look at how much books you're gonna read throughout a whole year just by reading 10 pages every day. If you read 10 pages every single day for a whole year, that's 10 times by 365 days, that is 3,650 pages. Do you know how much books that could be? So let's say on average, I think a book has about 300 pages. That is 12 books in a whole year. Do you know how much you could learn from 12 books? Now, even that doesn't seem like a lot, but 12 books is a lot. And think about this, there's like 300 pages in every single book, and maybe on some days you can read some more pages. So we need to be thinking about this compounding of our habits. How the compounding of our habits is actually more important than the short-term gratification. Another book which I really recommend for learning about the power of small habits and how they compound over time is The Slight Edge. But yeah, those are my top 5 habits that I recommend you to implement into your morning routine for a successful future and successful day, successful week, successful month. Make this into a habit. If you stick to this morning routine for about 21 days, you will be able to create that into a habit, and this will just become second nature to you. And you won't even have to think about doing it. You will just do it automatically. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave any feedback in the comments down below, any video recommendations, and yeah, bye!